And we are back. Blazing Dead Podcast, host Mama Death, Enzo, and Toaster. We are doing Hobby Monday today. So we're going to be talking about our favorite hobbies, and then we would like to hear from you and see if we could talk about some of your hobbies. I'd love to get more viewer activity.
I don't want to know your hobbies.
Ain't nobody wants to know any of yours either with your 20 cents.
Listen, that's totally fine.
I feel like I know too much about your hobbies.
Hair lotion. So yeah.
Listen, you leave me and my hair lotion alone, all right?
I feel like there aren't too many aspects of your hobbies I don't know. I can't.
Well, it seems like it's a good topic then, huh?
You leave me and my hair lotion alone, all right?
Never. Yep, we're not letting you live that one down.
I can't.
If you don't have black people hair, you don't understand.
I might as fucking well. This shit is thick as fuck and curly as
I still
hell.
want to see which straight haired Ed.
I
looks like.
totally forgot to fucking see if my sister can straighten my hair today. I knew I was forgetting something, bro.
Failed.
I knew I was forgetting something today, man.
You just had to do it, didn't you?
It's okay, though. I've had a rough weekend.
Do it for Wednesday. Do it for Wednesday.
Depends on if she has to work early morning Wednesday or not.
Yeah.
Fair. Weave Wednesday.
First off, listen. My hair is all natural, okay?
So is
I don't
mine.
need weaves. I don't need weaves. I'm not a black woman, all right? I'm a classy broad. Get it right.
Yeah, Megan.
Listen.
Yes,
Megan
macchiato.
had an amazing weekend, okay? I don't want to listen. I'm not going to talk about it. But just know someone ended up in the hospital.
I feel like you should. Why?
See, I wasn't gonna ask that.
Wasn't going to ask what?
Why?
Was that someone
No,
you?
that someone was not me. Let's just say that I was requested to be DD
Oh God.
over the weekend. I'm not going to get into specifics, but like I said,
Someone suffered
no,
alcohol
oh
poisoning.
no, way worse than that. Not getting into details, like I said, but
Oh,
it was not alcohol poisoning.
okay. For those of you that couldn't tell, I'm fucking
Yes.
sick. So
So getting into the main topic, I know you guys already know, but for our viewers and stuff, like my hobby is collecting crystals, and like I have my own coven. I'm the high priestess of it, and we get together. Well, we haven't been because everybody's been super busy, but we try to get together like once a week. So that's like my main hobby.
She's into witchcraft, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
I'm into tarot. I'm into tarot
I'm a
cards,
witch.
so I don't got no room to
No
talk.
witchcraft. Yep.
I don't fuck with anything that fucks with the paranormal.
But for me, it's not necessarily a hobby.
I don't fuck with the Well, I mean, I do, but being a witch doesn't fuck with the paranormal.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
No, it doesn't.
does.
I often wonder how much of this is him genuinely being contradictory because he views that, or if he's
Oh, he's
just
being
being
spiteful as fuck.
I need to know.
Listen, you told me to bring back my strap in, strap on energy, so that's what I'm trying to do. All right.
There's multiple different ways that you go about doing that, though.
Out of spite,
but there's only
motherfucker.
one way that works.
No. It's like I just said. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Man, ain't nobody understand the words coming out of your mouth. I'm sorry. I had to.
You can't handle the truth.
You calling me a liar? Well, I call you.
Okay,
So-
I guess we're making up words today.
So hobby wise, right?
Yes.
Hobby
I
Lobby.
love
That's
Hobby
funny.
Lobby.
A
It's
lot
an
of
actual
people
store.
listen. A lot of people don't consider this a hobby. They just consider it having no life. But 95% of my day, I'm gaming.
It's a hobby.
Right. But again, there's a lot of people that consider it having no life. And to be honest, they'd be right. I have no life outside of this fucking room. The only time I have a life is when my son is here.
It's a problem.
I mean, sitting there playing the video games itself is
Ow.
lifing.
Is not the problem. It's the fact that you do nothing else.
That's exactly why I said I have no life.
But you know what? It's your free time. Do with it what you will.
See, that's why I you make your own happiness at home, you know?
I make my own anger at home.
It's because you play
You ain't
COD.
wrong.
Oh shit. I forgot to put the
Okay,
lid
bye.
back on the crickets.
You see,
Oh, they just
everybody always saying that I forget way too much. Just join the podcast one time and see the amount of times that she forgets something.
I'm a mom of 5. I'm allowed to forget.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just an idiot. I'm allowed to forget.
Don't even.
Listen.
Don't do it.
Listen. I've been in special ed classes myself. Okay, I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't
you're
want to
the
hear
Ed one, not me.
My name's not Ed.
It's gonna be.
My name's Megan.
It's gonna be Ed.
Now, which one? Which one? Is it
Megan Ed.
single D or double D? You know, from Ed, and Eddie.
I don't think there's anything on you big enough to be considered a double D.
Okay, brother.
Yep.
Well, hold on. My forehead.
Ladies and gentlemen, he just said that his forehead is bigger than his penis.
Listen. Why did your mind instantly go to how big my dick was?
As soon as you said your forehead, I was like, so we can put a nipple on it. A double D
Double
forehead.
D forehead, yo. Oh my god.
Then, in theory, we could then put a tassel on
Listen,
said nipple.
I'll be swinging that shit. Yo,
Oh,
what's
we
up,
know.
Max? What's up, Max?
Hello. Hey, since you're here, what hobbies do you do? Hey, he says to answer his text on Discord.
Wait, you texted me on Discord, bro? What?
That requires him to look at his phone.
I'm actually
using
looking at
computer.
my my PC. Brother,
I was trying to give him some
Brother,
ammunition.
I answered you. What are you talking about? You texted me at 6:46 this morning, and I texted you a minute later. How about you read your messages, sir?
Dude,
I feel like the answer was no, and he doesn't want to
that
take no for an
reminds
answer.
me, like, the landlord, I don't know why, but he is so picky about us mowing the grass. Like, he says that it's too long. We mow it once a week. And I went
Mow
over
it
to
twice
pay.
then.
Fuck that.
No.
No, you're gonna kill it.
Nuh-uh.
That's why our grass looks fucking green and our neighbors is fucking yellow.
Nuh-uh.
hmm
We mow our shit maybe once a month, and that's still fucked up.
No, like, so, but the rest of it, I went over to pay rent, and it looked like he hadn't mowed his grass in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see? You see, Max? That's right, bro. You see that? I told you I messaged you. Pay attention, sir.
I want.
Max, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do besides video gaming?
Sorry, I'm dying. I'm
As
dying.
Enzo fucking
What was that?
really
I'm
turns
playing-
into Megan.
Yes,
What?
I am playing ranked tonight with you. I told you Friday that I am down to squad up with you on Monday.
What the fuck?
Now,
What the fuck was that?
oh,
noise
I was
for?
dying.
I
I was
have-
dying. I'm playing zombies. I was dying.
Oh. Okay. See, I was concerned for your well-being for a
wasn't.
second there.
Sally don't care about nothing.
Honey Badger don't
Yep.
give no fucks.
Chill.
Jeez. Sounds like you need to chill. You're fucking Megan screaming over
Hey,
there.
listen. You leave me and my girly screams alone, okay?
And if everybody
Can't
wanted to
agree
know
to-
the hobbies of Enzo, sounding like Megan.
Listen, I 100% thought you was gonna say sounding like a bitch, and I was about to be like, yes.
Should have. I was thinking about it. I should have.
Gaming.
Okay.
Listen, gaming is
Fair
probably
enough.
gaming is the best hobby to have, especially when you don't want to deal with people. You can just get into a fucking zombies game and play with yourself. Pause.
Whoa! Keep the hands away from the merchandise.
Listen, it's my flat. I'll do what I want.
Yep, I know that one too. That one's funny. So I don't know if you want to say it's a hobby because it doesn't really happen very often, but we just rearranged the bedroom last night. And
That's definitely not a hobby. Rearranging a room is definitely not a hobby.
yeah,
Depending on how often you do it.
because a lot of times, like, I'll just get these ideas and thinking, something would look better here or over there. And the way that we got it set up, we've got a lot more room over here. The chair is actually in the corner, so when his sister comes
Fuck
over,
you, Max. You fucking dick.
I told you. And that he bringing Megan out.
Listen, the answer
That
to that question is fuck yeah.
yeah. See, he thinks he's Megan, but when he does the whole like dead arm trick, he thinks that he's somebody
Wait.
else.
Dead arm. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's
Yeah.
a new one.
What's a dead arm trick?
When you make your arm go to sleep.
You talk about punching somebody's arm?
No.
You said trick like you were using it for
Exactly.
something.
That's
the
why
part
I'm
that
We're
was
confused
talking
about
about you playing with yourself.
Oh. I've never thought about putting those two things
no.
together.
Never would have ever thought of that. It's
Do
okay.
you've never done the stranger one? Like, I thought all guys knew about that.
Are you talking about acting like someone else is messing with you?
Ding, ding, ding!
Yeah,
Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Do you say that first next time, man?
I figured you would fucking understand the dead arm thing.
Listen, I'm a Californian. Okay.
You're a dude too.
I don't know what
Like,
that
I
word
should
was.
know about this.
Listen,
This is something you should have already knew.
just because I'm a dude doesn't mean I know something about like something like that.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know about it either. I don't beat my
See?
dick that much.
I can't remember that. Listen, on a more personal note, I can't remember the last time I beat my dick, bro. I can't.
Yeah, let's leave it at where we don't know.
2 hours later.
What was his what was it? What was that fucking Vine? What's up, yo? It's your boy. It's your boy. Beat that pussy 119. And about 2 hours ago, I beat the fucking dick so hard.
I was thinking more of the what up, it's your boy.
Pentel dick.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis. Oh my god, man, that's funny. Funny enough, I used to use that line when joining into a COD lobby.
Oh, Lord.
It's because that's you beat it.
Yep.
It's Megan.
See? Told ya.
It's Megan.
Yeah.
That's why you don't remember last time it happened.
Oh my god, man.
So, would smoking weed be a hobby or?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Who the fuck?
you could consider it.
What?
If you, let's put it this way: do you consider drinking
would,
a hobby? Okay, well then, smoking weed can be
Well, I
considered
mean,
a hobby.
if you consider drinking a hobby, I would only consider that if I'm just drinking because I'm bored.
Fucking asshole cat.
So I mean, I guess in a way, smoking can be a hobby if you're just smoking because you're bored.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
I sleep when I'm bored.
See, I can't sleep. I got problems sleeping.
Listen, maybe you should take some Dramamine and pass the fuck out.
That still won't work, dude.
Maybe listen to some Cypress Hill and smoke your fucking brains out and then go to sleep.
It don't work.
By the way, stream. Today's an uncensored stream, so it's I'm already talking about dicks.
When has
Listen,
it ever been censored?
When has it ever been censored?
Yeah,
We've never been
no.
kid friendly.
we've never specifically talked about fucking beating your dick so hard. Okay.
I mean, occasionally you just have to give yourself that time.
What type of shit?
I mean that would be your predicament right now since you threw that 3-year-old shit away, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
It's lube.
Listen. Sometimes you just gotta use lotion. Okay.
3-year-old lube. I feel like that's how you
You
catch
leave
something.
me and the fact that I had 3-year-old lube until last month alone, okay?
Never.
Why did you have
Because
it
I
for
forgot
so
I had it.
long?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot I had it.
Didn't you say you moved at some point in that 3-year period though? That means
No.
it came
No.
with you. Oh.
I've moved my room around, but it was in the windowsill the whole time.
and just think how that it was literally in that spot for the whole 3 years.
Yeah.
How much sun beats down on that window?
A lot. The sun sets on my window in the back. I'm in the back of the house.
Yeah, think about how hot that lube has gotten.
Oh man. Thinking about how hot that lube has been. Oh my god. I'm playing.
I guess anything makes him touch himself.
Brother.
He misses his hands that much.
He said, "Shark Boy and Lava Girl, except the lava is gonna be that lube,
Yup.
and his dick gonna feel like he was bit by a shark when he done."
Yo, Max, you ain't wrong about that, bro. Depending. Only alcoholics thinks it's a hobby. No, it's depending on how
Alcohol
much you
connoisseurs,
drink.
you know.
Depending on how much you drink, right? Because when I'm bored, and if I actually have alcohol, I may say fuck it and drink the whole box. Then other times I may say fuck it and only want to drink like two cans. You know what I mean? It just depends on how much you're drinking.
We can try and get you in on Wednesday.
Yeah, 100%.
As long as you're free.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you're free Wednesday. Normally we start at the same time almost every fucking day. But today is just not.
I was running around. I had doctor's appointment. Had to take my dad to get his stuff, and then
it's okay to admit. It's okay to admit that you just didn't give a shit today.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Sometimes I don't give a shit, but I do it. I do it anyway.
No. What had happened was
not that you see what happened was.
As soon as I got home. Oh no, it wasn't. It was I was leaving John's work because I had to take him food for lunch. But as I was leaving, my biological father called me.
That's always fun.
Super weird. Okay, that'll work. Best be coming with some recipes.
You just better make sure that you're free then.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, and we start at noon or try to on every episode. And then it lasts usually about an hour and a half. So as long as you're free from like noon to 1:30.
Just gonna say, we have had multiple times where people say they want to join, but neglect to fucking show up. Just like we still have yet to get Mags in here.
Yeah, we still need to have our little sit down and talk and shit.
Yeah, I still need to know when that is.
We can try and do it over the weekend if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm off the entirety of next week anyway.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Just like no offense to him, but one of the guys that wanted to be a permanent co-host has very rarely been here. So it's like, come on now.
I'm
Like, I
just
get
here
it.
so I don't get fined.
I get it. We all got lives, but like you can't say you want to be a permanent part of it and then just not be here.
Well, the worst part is today, where he was active in the Discord talking that he was going to be here,
Okay, that's good.
but obviously not here.
Yeah.
Look, I brought my sick ass to work. God damn it.
That'll work. Yeah.
I'm sore. I'm sore as a bitch because I did my workouts this morning before stream. So it's like,
Don't skip leg day.
see, I don't do weights. I do like sit ups and shit like that. I do at home stuff.
Calisthenics.
You can still do leg day.
I mean, I
Are you
did
stuck?
I did my squats. If that counts as leg day.
I mean, if the cat's stuck, you can't just leave it there. You know he's not
No, it was Dina. She she had her back legs and her tail up on her hammock, and her face and front paws were on the wall of the tank, and she was like stuck there for a second, just running in place. I'm like,
No. You're good. You're good. You're good, Max. We kind of
yeah,
already knew
no, we
that,
understand.
yeah, no. We kind of already knew that you didn't want to be
Yeah.
a permanent part of it. You're good.
Yep. See, and Timmy's, they have the Oreo ice cap, and then in October they have the pumpkin spice Oreo or pumpkin spice ice cap.
Listen.
So as you said, Timmy, I just pictured the one from South Park.
Timmy! Sorry.
Yep. Great show. Let us run our commercial. We shall return.
Smash the keys to the fire burn. Pixel wars, the table turn. Eyes awake in electric night. Blazing dead, we're coming to the light. Join the network, take the fight. Burn with us under neon skies. Rise as one in that endless stream. Blazing dead, living the dream. Shadows fall, but we don't decay. Control the scream that paves the way. Through the chaos, the code will hum. This is the place where legends come. Join the network, take the fight. Burn with us under neon skies. Rise as one in that endless stream. Blazing dead, living the dream. Shadows fall, but we don't decay. Control the screen, they pave the way. Through the chaos, the code will hum. This is the place where legends come. Join the network, take the fight.
And we're back.
Yeah.
So what do you have like any physical hobbies?
Depends on what you consider physical hobbies.
Is it a hobby that has to be physical for me, or can it be physical for someone that I'm there with?
Either.
I like taking my dog around. We have a large pond in my subdivision that's on the other side of our fence. So, but you can't get to it because of where my fence and my neighbor's fence is. So we have to actually walk all the way around.
That sucks.
So I'll walk him to the park that's on the other side, on the other bank of the pond, and I'll just let Ozzy off his leash and see where he goes.
Yo, Max, I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah.
I do that wherever my brain went.
Yeah, I agree with him.
100%, brother. Yo,
Why settle for almost?
do or do not. There is no try.
Either you do or you don't.
Do
Ain't no middle.
cocaine, not cocaine.
That's funny. But yeah, like that was made by Decaying Zombie, and that's like one of his hobbies. He'll sit there and make different songs, and he'll do graphics.
See, when I was growing up, this is a hobby that I used to have. When I was growing up, I used to be into making beats.
Oh yeah,
I used to go into like the talent shows and shit at school, and I would always win first place for music sections.
Right. That's cool. I was in band, so like playing the clarinet was my hobby.
You don't have to make beats that grow in the ground.
See, listen, sir. I was first chair trumpet when I was in band.
See, and I kind of regret not picking the trumpet because when
There you
I
go.
went to, yeah, I do. So, and I'll tell you why. When I went to try out, I said the oboe, and they had already had 2 people on the oboe.
Oh no, not the oboe.
You wanted the oboe. They said, "Oh no."
Well, then I took the second one. I did the clarinet, but the director, she was like, "You've got really thin lips, and that would be perfect to play trumpet."
Read the chat.
Listen. Listen. Wait.
It wasn't even the sentence before that. It was the "Hey, game is gay."
Yep.
My
But
game.
anyways,
My game is on myself. All right. I be sweet talking Megan all the damn time, brother.
You gotta riz yourself up to get a handjob from yourself. It's crazy.
So the main reason why I regretted my decision is because Ohio State is only a brass band.
See, I say fuck college.
Well, if I would have been able to do what I wanted to do, then my life would be completely different right now.
Same. I wanted to go to college for fucking for computer technician and game design, but I would have had to move 3 states away.
I was trying to be a vet.
Now, if I would have
I too was trying to be a vet, not veterinarian, veteran.
Okay, mine was a veterinarian.
if I would have went through with actually moving to go to college, I would probably have more than 20 cents on my fucking account right now.
Max said Enzo always off that honey pack.
Funny enough,
No.
I've never done a honey pack before, so I've done the stupid little honey sticks that they give you at the fair. I've had those, but that's about it.
Okay, I don't know what y'all are talking about. What's the
You
honey
don't. Oh, look, Toaster. You see that shit? She actually didn't know it. Okay.
Not for this.
Let's just say it's a sex-related thing. That's what it is. It's a male sex related thing.
It's a performance enhancer.
Yep. You know how you know how some people choose, hey, let me take the rhino pill or stuff like that. That's what a honey pack is.
Gotcha.
But it's not a pill.
Right.
It's whatever you want it to be.
I'm not like all these other fucking women. I'll admit when I don't know something.
That's right.
Ooh.
And that right there is a quality in a lot of women that a lot of women are afraid to fucking admit.
I just work here.
He said, I just work.
I mean, yes.
Listen.
Huh?
Today I'm here because I almost died. What the today I'm here. Today I'm here so I don't get yelled at. That's
to keep yourself out of trouble. Gotcha.
Yeah, yes. Fucking spider thing.
Fair enough.
Wait. Hold on. This man said he only goes 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Hey yo, how small are you, brother? How low is your stamina, dog?
Damn.
I average 7 to 10 on a daily. On a good day, listen, on a good day, catch me at that 20-minute mark.
I guess I'm just lucky.
I mean, then again, women can go fucking hours on end.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me.
You talk about your husband, your man,
Boyfriend.
your man child. You wanna elaborate why you're just lucky? You say. Like, I was waiting for the, the explanation.
So. What?
He said, like I said, game is game. Listen, brother. Game, recognize game, and you looking real unfamiliar right now.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
No, somebody was calling, but
No. I just read the chat. I got you. No worries.
Shit! I got a package delivered. 1 second. Before these fucking neighbors steal it again. Stupid cunt.
Game, recognize game, Max, and you looking real unfamiliar right now, brother.
Familiarize yourself.
Talk about 3 to 4 minutes, brother. What?
3 to 6 business days.
Yeah, I said that because it's longer
Bitch.
than the whole 10 minutes thing.
Got it. Now, some people think, hey, look, I can go for hours on end, motherfucker.
You don't want to.
How much physical work are you actually doing though? Because that half of that time could be fucking foreplay. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're putting in the work and going for about hours on end, then sure, fantastic, good on you. But for people like me, for normal humans, we can't
He
do
said for
bro.
normies.
that.
For normies.
I'm slightly above normal. On a good day, like I said, catch me at that 20-minute mark. Now when I got alcohol in my system, got that alcohol, that fucking liquid courage, that truth serum. Listen, I be 45 to an hour, but that's it. I ain't going no more than that because I'll probably
Noodle!
thaw a hip.
Fucking cats. Oh. I'll fucking skin you all. Get off! Stupid! God. I'm fucking over there stuck on the goddamn curtain.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of a dumbass cat. Excuse
No,
me.
I guess
Holy
another
shit.
hobby is taking care of my bearded dragons.
Nah, that's an everyday necessity.
I mean, not really.
Because I mean, if you consider that a hobby, then I consider me having to beat the fuck out of my cat on a daily basis because she does stupid shit a hobby.
Mm-hmm. But no, I said not really because you can actually, as long as they don't poop, you can go a few days with not messing with them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, these creatures last like forever without food. It's insane. They'll literally go a month, 2 months, 3 months.
Wait, Max, what you mean? What the fuck? Pause.
Yeah,
What you mean, brother?
I don't know what he was talking about either. Elaborate.
Explain harder.
By the way, what did y'all do yesterday for May the 4th?
I was sick, so I've been in my bed sleeping and dying.
I rearranged my bedroom.
See, me, I did absolutely nothing. I slept all fucking day.
But that
I
was
wanted-
the only thing I did.
I wanted to watch
Oh wait, no, it wasn't.
Star Wars, but my body said no, we're not waking up all day.
Yeah, no, I had to take my sister to the hospital.
After everything that happened to me during Saturday night's homie excursion.
Sounds kind of gay.
Shut the
It
Gay
just,
flag number 1.
it just sounds kind of gay.
Like I said, ended up at the hospital. You know,
So we broke that back for real.
I had to hit him with the listen. We could talk about this.
No, we can't.
As long as I can whisper sweet nothings, we're good.
So wait, why did you end up in the hospital?
I didn't end up in the hospital. Like I said, I had to take someone
Yeah,
to the hospital.
whoever.
Let's just say, like I said, I'm not gonna go into pure details, but let's just say it ended with a broken ankle.
Ouch. Yeah, that sucks.
Wait, a broken what?
Ankle.
Ankle.
Oh,
She's trying to be like Achilles.
hmm
I'm gonna be honest. I really thought you said a broken nudicle, and I was like,
What? Wait, what even is that, brother?
that is a
What the-
prosthetic testicle.
What?
A nudicle?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that was fucking word.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
And that's definitely not what I thought it would mean.
A nudicle. What the? The more you know.
They normally put them if they do utilize them, they do normally use them in either cats or dogs.
He said, "Brought that back for real is devious." Listen, brother.
But yeah, they normally use them in pets if they like find that after they've been neutered, that they focus on that spot, like they treat it like a hot spot, and they're like, "Where are my balls?"
Mhm.
So
But
they'll just give them prosthetic ones.
You'll never catch me ever getting fake testicles, bro. If my shit was to ever pop or explode or something, no, empty sack all day, every day. Tripping.
tried not to choke.
You tripping.
No, because especially right after he said empty sack, all I pictured was it's my flap. I'll do what I want.
Yep, exactly.
It's my sack. I'll swing it if I want.
Oh, I have a headache. It's a good headache, but it's still a headache.
Oh, jeez.
Oh Lord.
Megan, listen,
I
Megan
did
didn't
not
get nothing
think.
popped, all right?
I did not think nudicle. I thought it was literally something to do with pasta.
Nope.
Yeah, way wrong.
Nope. Not pasta. Nutsack.
The first thing that came to your mind when you heard nudicle was fucking pasta.
He said noodle.
He said nudicle.
New tickle.
Nudicle.
Well, shit.
What? Okay. Mine's not as decent either. The moment he said nudicle, I pictured in my brain nude tickling. That's what I pictured. So, you know, we all have our weird shits. Get slapped.
I'm trying to process how you thought that.
Listen, you trying to process how I thought that. What came to your mind is a fucking noodle.
It's a noodle. I thought it was some type of noodle.
She thought it was some kind of pasta.
Noodle? I heard nude ickle, which means I heard nude tickle, and put them together, it sounds like nudicle. So you know that's where my thought process came from.
See, all I heard was the uncle. I didn't hear the ang, so that was why I had to try to backfill the word, and I was wrong.
Wait, so real quick, Marlena, what did you come in on? What did you hear?
Marlena.
What did you hear?
Yeah.
Get slapped with the flap. That's crazy.
Listen, listen. Megan
me
can
third.
do whatever she wants, all right? And for those of you that don't know, Megan happens to be
him.
my name when I hang out with my sister and her friends because they consider me one of the girls, all right? Don't know why. Just one day she automatically just was like, your new name is Megan.
Yeah, this is a person that can control his split personalities.
Just don't catch me
outside.
on my... Listen, you can catch me outside. You can catch me
How
outside.
about that?
How about that? No, but
if you stayed inside.
Don't catch me on my day when I'm fucked up drunk, because then you might meet the real Megan. All right. Megan is a judgmental, fuck you, leave me alone type of bitch.
Megan the Stallion.
Of unicorns.
You ever did that we listen and we don't judge thing?
Yeah, I
No,
don't
but
mind
I've seen
that.
it.
Don't do that with Megan, because Megan will judge you to your grave.
Yes. So she did hear the whole thing. So that
You the one that brought in the honey pack, sir. My shit, listen, my shit is all natural. All right.
honey pack goblin mofo.
You pet goblin motherfucker. I
Oh,
go by the
God.
rank of Gooner Supreme.
Oh, so you did hear me say that I'm not
Yeah.
getting no fake testicles. Listen,
Yeah, that's what I said.
listen. Just because I have an empty sack doesn't mean something has to fill it.
But why would you want to have just saggy, wrinkly nothingness?
Why does it? Never mind. That right there would have brought Megan out. That statement that I was about to say
What?
would
What
have
was you
brought
about to
Megan out.
say?
That statement would have made some women
What was you about to
very
say?
mad.
Spit it out. You done already said something about it.
You want to talk about my empty sack, right? So
Huh.
why would women enjoy having loose lips?
Because they sink ships.
I dumbed
I
it down a little bit.
mean, I don't know of any woman that would want that.
I've come across a lot of women that would prefer being loose than to, having loose lips and have that shit dangle like fucking deli meat down there flapping in the fucking wind. Y'all
Don't
crazy,
ruin
bro.
Arby's for me again.
What do you mean again? The fact that it exists.
Arby's, they have the meat.
But I mean, that's what it looks like on a chick. Like when you just hold the fucking roast beef.
It looks like the fucking what's that mean? Roast beef.
The roast
Down
beef.
there
I just said it.
You leave roast beef alone. Roast beef has done nothing
Emotional
to you.
damage.
Roast beef has done nothing to you.
That's a physical damage because of his eye. Because
Ugh.
their eyes. Okay, put it back. Cover it up.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
You
no,
bitch.
not at all.
Arby's, they have the meat.
I don't even care about that. I don't care about Arby's. You can ruin Arby's all you want. Just leave roast
Love
beef alone.
Oh, my neck hurts from laughing too hard.
But like I
Oh.
said, I don't understand why a woman would want that.
Some women say that having loose lips means having a loose puss, and I would beg to differ.
And either way, why though?
Why though?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
Listen, Some women think it's just the coolest fucking thing that shows age.
Oh shit, Max.
Wait, okay. What happened now?
Megan got that Montreal smoked meat hanging on the for dear life.
Actually, sir, Megan is a virgin.
Bullshit.
Right. That's what I say.
Lie to
I call
yourself all you
bullshit.
want, but don't lie to me.
Now, to all you Megans out there that may watch this, I'm sorry, but my alter ego is Megan. So, it's either that, or Skittlepuss, my stripper name.
We already went over this. Your stripper name is Macchiato.
Yes.
Don't make me start stripping on. Listen, I'm not gonna strip on stream,
Yeah,
but
we're not gonna do that.
That's not a threat to me.
this man just said that he wants to see my asshole.
That's not what I said. I just said that wasn't a threat to me.
he said, listen, if you show it, you show it. Either way, it's still the same.
On that note, let's go ahead and take our second break.
Smash the keys to the fire burn. Pixel wars, the table turn. Eyes awake in electric night. Blazing dead, we're coming to the light. Join the network, take the fight. Burn with us under neon skies. Rise as one in that endless stream. Blazing dead, living the dream. Shadows fall, but we don't decay. Control the screen that paves the way. Through the chaos, the code will hum. This is the place where legends come. Join the network, take the fight. Burn with us under neon skies. Rise as one in that endless stream. Blazing dead, living the dream. Shadows fall, but we don't decay. Control the screen, they pave the way. Through the chaos, the code will hum. This is the place where legends come. Join the network, take the fight.
All right, and we're back.
Ow. Ow. Ow, my eyeballs.
That couldn't have happened 30 seconds ago.
That hurt my balls. My eyeballs.
You should try sneezing with your eyes open.
Bro, I tried that the other day and it hurt. It hurt.
They almost fall out.
No, I got a migraine from it.
Yeah, that sucks. Hi, Grave.
Grave, what's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Oh, Lord. So, you know how I burnt myself, you know, right? I got a new one.
The fuck is that?
The nectar collector.
Speaking of, guess what I fucking found? Speaking of cannabis, guess what I found yesterday?
What's up?
I found my fucking grinder that has 4 years worth of keef in it.
Ooh.
I'm kind of scared
Why?
because it's kind of like it's kind of like how people do the the infinity bottles,
Uh-huh.
but it's it's way more concentrated,
Uh-huh.
and I haven't smoked that much in a long time,
Uh-huh.
so I'm scared for my life. I actually kind of want to sell it. I probably get like $500 for it.
For
Yes.
Keith?
Again, you don't know how much I have. It's 4 years worth of Keith.
Yeah, but Keith doesn't really. It takes
Maybe
a
out
while
there.
for it to build.
If you would have understood how much I used to smoke before my son was born, you would know that I would probably get that much in about a month.
Yeah, I smoke a lot too. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't be scared. I'd be anticipating that buzz.
I'm scared because I went from a heavyweight to a bitch weight. No, I'm not gonna smoke it so y'all can watch me be a dumbass. I'm good.
Yeah, he does that on daily anyways.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Holy shit.
Wow, something we can agree on.
I already know I'm a dumbass, all right? Hence my last name.
Yep, pretty much.
For those of you out there that don't know what my last name is, it's literally Dumas.
Dumbass.
Two letters away from being dumbass. I am part of the dumbass family.
Yep. Toaster, we don't hear you.
Wait, you've been trying to talk this whole time? Hey, yo.
I don't know if he's on the phone or in another call or.
Nah, his shit probably broke. Excuse me.
Yeah, it probably switched over to the computer speaker again.
His headset probably died.
Oh no, he's muted.
Now I'll try it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're good.
Listen, Max. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
You know what? Let's do it. He.
All right.
I had to, so everybody knows.
It's okay.
Dumas.
But cool enough. A little bit of extra history. Cool enough. I am related to Alexander Dumas. For those of my readers out there, famous book writer.
Ha. Yeah, because I didn't know.
I did actually.
Fantastic book writer, actually.
Yeah, I'm not one to read books.
Neither am I, but I grew up reading in school because I had to for English.
Well, yeah.
Class.
I mean, I think all of us had to do that. But
I like to read.
well, see, there are a few books that I do genuinely like. Like the Harry Potter series.
Why did that sound so hard for you to say? Why did genuinely sound so hard for you to say?
Me?
No, Sally.
Wow.
It wasn't hard to say. I was just
On my end, it sounded like you drugged that shit out, like you was brain dead for a moment while you were saying it.
Joke's on you, I am brain dead.
well, I mean, I wasn't really saying it in too weird of a way. It's just like
That's just how it sounded to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It just be
Okay,
that.
anyways, so books that I do like, there was one called Weasel. And that
Oh!
one,
That's the definition of my ex. Sorry.
that one, I think I got hooked on that one in 4th grade. But it's a big chapter book. I'll have to find it again. Then there was
Max, my real name is Enzo, bro.
this one called The Mall, and this chick was being stalked by some dude. She worked in the mall, and he was like in the walls and shit. It was crazy.
Huh.
And then this other series, the character, the chick, she works with the police department and like the morgue area. They take skulls and they remake their face.
Mm.
Yeah, and it helped them to locate either the body or that person. Like,
That sounds like
No,
a
no,
good
no.
old time.
hold on. No, that's not even right. Hold on.
That sounds like some Saw type shit. But
Well, yeah, they did have to match the face to like the pictures of the kid to see if it was the right one. But there was a dude that had killed her daughter, and he was trying to be in this group to be a vampire.
oh wait, you're one of those.
No, it like the vampire part wasn't real. Like, it's just this dude's fucked up in the head, and he had all these little goblets that he would leave with bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it's a really good book.
See, I'm that type of person that this is gonna hurt a lot of people, but if you like vampires, you can suck my asshole, bro. You can suck my empty sack.
Vampires are cool.
So you're Team Jacob then?
No, I'm a team. Fuck those movies.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
I
into the
am-
Twilight movies, but I do like vampires and werewolves and stuff like that.
I am a fan of Underworld.
I
I
love
am
that
a
one too.
Lycan, specifically the Lycan.
Yes. Well, see, I like the hybrid.
Mm.
Yeah. The hybrids are
heard it.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm always have been, always will be a Lycan fan. A regular werewolf can suck my ass.
Yeah, I think I'm more towards the vampires than I am the werewolves. I know
Grave.
you're a werewolf, Grave.
Grave. You act like one on a daily. Why would we not know you're one? Homie, you're hairy just like one. So it's like,
You're halfway there.
yes, exactly.
Detroit, become werewolf.
Yeah, it's just turning into the wolf part that you gotta nail.
And you know what? You know what they say? Every man has his canines. So it's like all you need to do is act like a mindless retard sometimes.
That's an actual saying. Every man has his canine.
Yeah.
That's a new
The
one.
sharp teeth, the two sharp teeth that a man has on the top of his mouth are his canine teeth.
Everybody
cuspid?
have canine teeth.
Yeah, everyone has cuspids and bicuspids.
Well, I know, but it's like
I just like to
gotta
ruin your fun from time to time.
you gotta understand to understand. And right now, You don't understand.
I understand that both male and female have canine teeth.
I just wanted to shit on your parade.
It's okay. Listen, my parade has been shit on since I lost my strap-in, strap-on moment earlier because we took so long to start stream.
That's not my fault.
That's all right. Because there's still 2 more days that it could happen. All right. Grave.
Yeah, I just woke up early today, so
I've been up for the last 5 hours. I don't want to hear it.
I've been doing
let's
nothing but
see.
sleeping and waking up and sleeping and waking up.
I'm right there with you.
I've been up for 8 hours.
But yet you just woke up.
No,
Oh shit!
That's what you said?
no, I didn't.
You did.
I said I woke up early this morning.
Sorry. Almost died again. Yeah, no. So
Perish.
Toaster was the one that was sleeping.
regardless of the fact, so the canine teeth are more dominant, I should say, in a male's mouth than they are in a female. Which is why there's a saying, at least out here, that males are more dominant if it was to
Hit.
if it came to werewolf situations, males would be way more dominant. Grave, listen. We're not doing that right now because nothing was as funny, all right? Just like my lack of humor.
I don't know. You've been pretty funny so far today. I just can barely live.
Yeah. What is with that?
He's running.
That is the sound of me running away scared in my game before I die.
And then dying anyway.
Yep.
Luckily, I haven't died yet.
Keyword yet.
Yet. I've come close to it.
It'll happen. Just wait.
It'll happen. It actually happened 3 times before stream, so it's okay.
You know the saying, it's third time the charm. Not for
Yep.
you.
3rd time's the charm, or 3 strikes you're out.
Mhm.
Grave. If you don't get yo hairy arm having ass up out of here, bro. Looking like a fake ass Sasquatch.
He's fucking tall as one though.
I'm scared. Somebody call animal control. We got Bigfoot on the loose. Sorry.
You leave me alone.
You know, I don't even think animal control would do anything if they did find Bigfoot. Like, what are they gonna do?
Stick a cattle prod up his ass.
To be honest, I have no idea. Question. So we think Bigfoot is real, right? So do we think the abominable snowman is real?
No.
No? Because I mean, technically, the quote unquote abominable snowman would be the white version of our black version of Sasquatch.
Hi.
And did you know Sasquatch is half and half, which is why he's brown.
It's a goddamn animal. There is no race on it.
you sure about that? Because you got white cows,
Positive.
you got white cows, you got black cows, and then you got the mixtures. And then you got white dogs, black dogs, fucking French bulldogs. You got Siamese cats that are Egyptian.
They're animals. They don't have races.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I mean, to be fair, that is originally what they thought about minorities.
Listen, the cold hard truth, everything has a race, right? Everything.
No, y'all just want to fucking put a goddamn label on everything.
Even insects have race.
No, they don't.
But
they're fucking bugs and animals.
You got the ant race. You got the ant race. You got the slug race. You have the snail race. You got the fucking cockroach race. Like, everything has races. Chat, she's ready to beat the fuck out of me.
If I could figure out a way to get my arm through my microphone, you'd be the first to know.
You mean your arm through your camera?
I can't help you. I'm just letting you know this.
That's fine.
Okay.
So is a black monkey? Yes, a black monkey is a thing. Just
No.
like there's orange monkeys. Hence the orangutan.
Yeah, but I also think so. Are you actually talking about like black monkeys, or are you talking about like the macaque specifically?
Well, he asked if black monkeys are a thing.
Yes, it's mostly a genetic defect, but
yeah,
or not a defect, kind of like albinism. They don't typically come in that color if you're talking about like macaques and chimpanzees, but they can occur.
Wait, hold on, Max. You said you personally don't think animals have races or color. Listen, have you not seen animals that act like niggas? have you not seen that shit, bro?
You know that it's flipped, right?
You can
Like
definitely tell.
They're not comparing the animal to you. They're comparing you to the fucking animal.
You can definitely tell when an animal acts like a nigga. Like,
I hate you.
It's ridiculous.
I fucking hate you.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Have you never seen that Kevin Hart stand-up show where he went out of his house in the middle of the night and he seen a raccoon grab his nutsack, bang bang, and then run away to the dark?
I'm gonna get a big ass
definitely a nigga coon.
That's an arrow pointing, saying.
Listen, that raccoon was definitely a nigga. All right.
Yeah, Max. This is what I got to deal with. Send help
Genetic defect
for him.
Listen,
because he's gonna need it.
Listen. What animal act? Listen, you want to know what animal acts like a nigga? You want to know what animal acts like a nigga, bro? Just go ahead and take a look in a zoo, right? You got them whack ass.
I don't know why, but him saying that for some reason just in my head.
You got them whack ass penguins.
Of gorilla.
Exactly.
You got some gorillas.
That's all I heard in my head. It's just like, go to a zoo. Gorilla.
Yep.
Do you not see how aggressive them motherfuckers are? Come on now.
aggressiveness does not mean
And then listen, and then you got the lion. Then you have the lion when you go to a zoo. That lion is a certified white man.
Fuck.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
all right. That means all these fucking seagulls that are going into gas stations are fucking wanting to act like a nigga.
Listen, if you ever run up on a seagull at the beach and they run up on you while you're having your picnic and they steal your food, bro, that's definitely some nigga action.
Yeah, and guess what color they are?
They
White.
white.
Exactly. So
it's
it's a conundrum for you.
a nigga goal.
It's a niggle.
Niggle. My strap in and strap on segment is back. Oh, listen.
First we had the fucking noodle whatever. Now we got niggler or nick what niggles?
Niggles.
Fucking niggles?
Niggles. Yes. Nigga seagulls. Listen,
But how?
You
We
ever heard
all are afraid of the fucking water.
you ever heard of a black?
They fly above it, not in it.
Have you ever heard of a
Seagulls are-
blackbird?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and there's a book called To Kill a Mockingbird.
But that's a mockingbird. That's not a blackbird. Mockingbirds are certified Asians. Just let that sink in. What'd you say? What'd you say, Max? Monkey still. So does that. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Monkeys do still. Like I
Exactly.
said. Like I said, monkeys still. So they stay certified black men.
Yeah, just like the
No.
niggles.
Oh, you just set us back 100 years just with that one statement.
Listen. That was not what that was meant. That's not how that sounded. All right.
But it is what you said, though.
It is what I said. I'm not gonna lie to you. But listen.
Yes, Uncle Tom.
Listen. True statement right here. If niggas just stop acting like niggas, we wouldn't have the label nigga.
Oh
Simple.
my God.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me. All right. But this is another true statement. For some of y'all white people out there, if you stop trying to act like you're above everything, niggas wouldn't try to steal from you.
Accurate. That part is kind of accurate.
I mean, they just steal from everyone that they can. So
Well, right, but 95% of the oh my god, police, please, are white people. That's why niggas don't fuck with the police, you know? Hence the song by MWA. Fuck the police.
that's why every single cop thing I've been watching, y'all take off.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if we don't listen, if some of us black people don't just take the fuck off, we getting arrested for nothing. Like last night, I got pulled over for nothing. Just because
You
my
would
back.
be better off to go in for nothing and have them fuck up, and then you could sue them for millions. And
Okay.
you know, but when you run, you put them charges on yourself. So
Let me explain to you something real quick. Something that happened to me a few years back, right? I was wrongfully accused.
Mhm.
Not arrested.
I know. We've been over the car story.
Yes. All white state.
Mhm.
A black man driving in a nice vehicle with 3 women and a
Mhm.
trunk full of stuff moving
Mhm.
gets pulled over and accused of kidnapping. Doing nothing, minding his own business for no reason whatsoever. And what happened? It was a white man.
Okay.
If I chose to run, I probably would have got shot at for no fucking reason other than I do not want to be put in handcuffs.
But what happened? Did you stand there and talk to him and get things figured out?
Oh no, I got forcefully pulled out of my vehicle and put in the back of their cruiser under the suspicion of kidnapping for no fucking reason.
Okay. But is that all that happened?
Other than me being put in handcuffs and being forcefully pulled out of my vehicle for no reason whatsoever?
Okay, yeah. But you didn't get put in jail and you didn't have any charges on you. Like, I would
Because-
take that over.
Because I complied. I complied. with what
Exactly.
they
That's
said,
what I'm saying. Like,
which
why
is
don't
where
you just do that instead of running?
which is where the being entitled comes from. Just
What do you mean?
saying.
What do you mean? On what?
White man thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants to, which is why he gets stolen from by a black man. Which is
not-
the entitlement right there. That's what that is.
That's not what we're talking about.
So, okay, listen. Not 95% of racial issues, and specifically something that happened to me, like I was explaining, comes at the white man's authority.
But the
Now,
point,
I'm not saying all white people are like this. I mean, fuck, I'm half white. My family is fucking white.
But that's not what
One of-
I was getting at.
One of my coworkers here is white. Not every white person has that entitlement, right?
I know. But that's not what I wasn't talking about entitlement. Like, I was saying, why do you run instead of talking and possibly being taken into jail for nothing?
Okay. There's three
That's what I wasn't
three
talking
things
about.
wrong with that statement. One, if a black man doesn't run, most of the time he's gonna be thrown on the fucking floor
That's
at gunpoint.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm explaining it. You asked me a question. I'm explaining it from a half black man's point of view. You ask why do we run, right? If we don't, we're being put on the ground at gunpoint. That's one. Two, if we don't get put on the ground at gunpoint and we get taken into custody, we're being sent into the system, even if we did nothing fucking wrong. And three, there's very rare cases where if you don't get put in the system, you try to sue, you will very rarely win, right? Who runs the US? Right? Who runs the US? White men. People think above the law.
See, you're going way too far into this. That's not what I'm asking you.
I answered your question.
No, you didn't. I wanted the answer of why would you run?
And I gave
and
you that
get
answer.
You're not.
I
Not even
literally gave you
giving
an
me the
answer.
chance to ask the fucking question.
Okay. Ask it again. Go ahead.
Why would you run over doing that and not having charges on you?
Overdoing what?
Overrunning and
Why
getting
would I?
those charges put on you.
Why would I run instead of not running?
Yes.
And again, that's where I answered your question already. I said, for a lot of black men, if we don't run, we are being forcefully detained.
Yeah, but
At
wouldn't
gunpoint.
you rather go through that ordeal and it be nothing?
Nope.
Or
there's a
go
higher chance.
and catch the charges and then you are locked up for something. Like why wouldn't you just
Nope. Because there's a higher chance of being shot. If you're being forcefully detained as a black man, you're not just going to sit there and take it. You're going to try to fight back.
that's the fucking problem.
Now, listen, not every black man fights back. Don't get me wrong. And just like not every white officer specifically, is a dickhead, right? 95% of the cases is a black man running from the law because of how the system has played us, right? Scared to sit there and just take it. It's either we fight back and risk dying, or run and have the opportunity to get away.
Okay, so those are two stupid fucking options. Both of those. So
Did you grow up black?
what
Did you grow up black?
should-
No offense
what
to you.
Hang on.
no,
Hang
shut-
on. I can
what
actually
you
shed some light.
should is comply and don't fight. Like why would you do that?
Okay, hold that thought. Go ahead, Toaster.
The problem is that we as a ethnic group it's a generational fear that's been put into us. Because even if you do comply, there are a lot of times that these officers are on a power trip, so they feel the need to remind you that they are in charge regardless of the situation, even if you are being completely compliant with them. So they will take any opportunity that they can to, if not fuck you over with a ticket or a charge, even if you are compliant, then it will be something physical or financial, because not everybody has the money to sue and not everybody's going to pick up a case pro bono. So
That's
what ends up happening and what the case ends up being is some people think that, okay, well, it's better for me to run and potentially get away and go on with my life than run the risk of, something bad happening to me.
Which is exactly what I was trying to explain.
no.
And like
I'm
Marlena
trying
did
to
say-
actually answer your question.
and like Marlena said in the chat, I did say that I complied, but was still forcefully put
Yeah,
into a fucking cruiser for no reason.
But wouldn't you rather deal with that and not get a charge at all, or run and get a charge?
Only way you get a charge if you run is if you get caught. That's it. It's bet for so coming
And you
from a
know
black
you're gonna
person's
get
point of
caught.
view. Not all the time. No. Coming from a black person's point of view, right? Coming from a half black man's point of view.
Max is the
I get
only
it.
one that fucking understands what I'm saying.
Coming from a half black man's point of view, I do get away with some stuff. Don't get me wrong, because again, I know what I'm supposed to do when I get pulled over by a cop. But there are some people out there that are just beyond. There are some black men out there that are just beyond saving, or they never got taught how to act when it comes to police, right? So yes, you're gonna get scared. You're gonna fucking run. You're gonna you don't want to be there under the suspicion of something bad possibly happening, right? There's a higher chance that something bad will happen, even if you do comply, then there is a chance of you getting a case if you run and get away.
No. That's where you're wrong. If you comply, then that is the safer option.
Okay, so let me ask
When
you
you
this.
run is when you start getting that danger put on you.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many cases in the last 7 years have you physically seen a pure black man that's done nothing wrong completely comply and not have something fucked up happen to him for no reason? How many times?
I see it as a matter of you're either going to deal with the bullshit now or end up dealing with it down the line. And there's less bullshit if you deal with it now versus if you deal with it down the line.
Thank you. Exactly my point. So stop running.
Okay, but I asked you a question.
Yeah, I haven't seen any because they don't hardly happen.
Right. So
Yeah, so when you comply, that's less danger.
wrong again.
No, it's not.
The danger's always there. It's just a matter of if you're dealing with it right now during the traffic stop or if you wait until they catch you by processing the warrant that they're inevitably going to put for you for fleeing. Because either way, as soon as you run, regardless, you got a warrant at that point.
Right.
Versus
So
if you don't.
regardless,
So it's a matter of, do you want to, deal with the bullshit now and potentially, have whatever's going to happen to you now, or run and stave it off for a few months, get
But
pulled over, and they find out you have a warrant, and then it's going to be a lot worse.
but then again, the danger is always going to be there. As a black
it
man,
is less likely to get hurt if you comply.
as a black man, it's a 68 to 75% chance that something bad will happen to you even if you're complying. Some people don't understand. Some people do not understand because they did not have to grow up witnessing stuff like that. Some people do understand. And then there's some people that refuse to understand.
It also varies by area.
Right. Right.
So I've had different experiences in different states with cops. Some very good, some very bad.
Yep. Like the stop that happened to me, dude tried to get me for 4 fucking things, even though I was complying. Kidnapping, stealing, fucking speeding, and then there was one other thing I can't remember. That one wasn't as serious. Oh, forged license plate because he typed in my license plate number wrong.
Okay, and you stayed there and got it figured out. Now,
Because
if
I
you
know how to deal with
ran,
I know how to deal with police.
but if you ran, you would have caught all them charges.
And again, I know how to deal with police. Some people, like I said,
I
said
was
earlier,
asking you, like this whole time, and you're now agreeing to it.
that is not what you was asking. You asked me earlier, why run?
Yes.
And I said, personally, I don't, because I know how to deal with it. And then I proceeded to say, the reason why a lot of other black men run is under the fear of something happening.
More often than not, it's fear they're actually going to get caught because 90% of the time they have a warrant and they know they have a warrant.
I mean, that's fucking true.
Exactly.
That's fucking true. I'm not gonna deny that, right? But it's just like I said, a lot of people that didn't grow up around hostility and stuff like that wouldn't understand, then there's
don't even.
what are
I've
you?
been around hostility, so like I understand.
Did you grow up? This is a genuine question. I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing, but did you grow up around black neighborhood where there was 95% of the time gang violence? Genuinely, I'm being genuinely honest. I'm asking
Gang
a genuine.
violence, no. But just because I'm not around gang violence doesn't mean that I don't understand it.
That's not what I'm saying. That's literally not what I'm saying. What
I
I'm
just said
saying
that I
is,
was.
no, I asked you if you grew up around it. That's all I did. I was, again, like I said, I was
Around
genuinely
gang violence, no. But that doesn't mean like that's the only thing.
Again, there's many forms of hostility.
Yes. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Just because it wasn't gang violence doesn't mean that it wasn't
A
hostility.
lot of problems happen due to severe hostility or gang violence. And, which is why I said some people that did not grow up around hostility would not understand. I didn't say specifically you. I said some people that did not grow up around it would not understand. Yeah, see, look, even Marlena says I wasn't saying specifically to you. That's why I asked you the question that I did. It's more along the lines of like me. I grew up in Sacramento. I grew up on the bad side of Sacramento. The whole thing of Sacramento is bad, right? But specifically on my street, almost every night there was gang violence. I looked out my window to see somebody pleading for his life and still be shot in the face, right? People, some people, black, white, Asian, whatever the fuck, French, whatever. If you don't grow up around a specific type of violence, you will not know the dark side of life. Am I right or am I wrong?
You can educate yourself and pay attention to those areas and everything that goes on, and you can understand. Yes.
And again, was I right with my statement or was I wrong? Because I know you can educate yourself. I get that, but a lot of people refuse to do that, and which is why a lot of people in this fucking world are ignorant to a lot of shit. But was I right about my statement or not?
I mean, you can know about something without experiencing it.
The only way you would know about something is if without experiencing it is if you get told or physically witness it. But if you're physically witnessing it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you actually take the time and try to understand and see it, then yes. But no, I mean, a lot of people don't do that, yeah. But there are a few that do, and they do understand. And those are the ones that typically try to help. And that is by giving the other person an ear to talk into about the stuff that they actually see.
Now, I agree with that statement, but I'm also going to tell you the male neurological system or whatever the fuck it's called, the male brain does not want to seem weak by letting his emotions show. Does not want to have somebody's ear to vent to.
And
Right.
that's what's wrong.
I
But at
want
the
to go.
same time, you said what, Toaster? You cut out, bro.
I said I want to go to bed.
Yeah, we can
my,
end it.
my bad.
We've been at this for almost 2 hours now. Yeah. We will come back Wednesday at noon. I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know.
I'm just tired.
No, you're
We'll
good, brother.
think of something topic wise. If I don't think of anything tonight, I will message you guys tomorrow and try to figure out something before Wednesday gets here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, do you want to do the mags thing tomorrow since we're not doing the podcast?
That's fine.
That's
Like
up to y'all.
whenever she's free to do it.
That's up to y'all.
Well, I still have to work tomorrow, but I mean, just let me know what time, and I can figure out it. I can figure it out.
What time do you gotta go in?
The usual 10 p.m.
Okay. What time would work best for you?
I'll say anything before 5 p.m. I can sleep
Okay.
for 3 hours. That'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll figure out what Mags has got going on tomorrow, so then we'll start our little like interview process, which is kind of interesting to do. We haven't done that yet, so
So y'all just let me know, and I'll be here.
okie dokie. Yes. So Blazing Dead podcast. We will be back Wednesday at noon. Take care. We love you.